La CASA, Center for the Arts, Self-Determination, and Activism. It's a continuation of a story that began more than 6 decades ago.
On behalf of everyone at IBA, welcome to La Casa, and thank you for helping us build it, and thank you for believing in the future that will grow here and believing in the future of this community.
Today is an important day for IBA as we are celebrating the opening of La Casa. La Casa is this wonderful space that really brings all of IBA's programs together under one hub. As IBA has built casas for families over the past 6 decades, today we are building a casa for our programs, for the arts, to be the largest Latino arts center in New England, and to really create a space that will be a legacy building for the next generation of artists, the next generation of leaders, and the next generation of activists.
Eso que estás haciendo está muy bien. Por debajo, cuando tú tengas eso por debajo,
La pongo así ahora.
ajá, y vas a asegurar que ese pistilo lo puedes hacer así o atravesada para que el pistilo se te quede ahí. When I learned about La Casa, I was very impressed. La Casa discovered that art is a way to connect, to communicate, and to keep developing.
Because I think we've had too much separation from the elders down to the young people, right? How do you restore the intergenerational effect, right? How do you bring everything under one roof that could really change the dynamic of the community? So we need space like that. And I don't think we see that very often. I think this is where the healing, this is where the spirit of community grows from stuff like this in this space.
A lot of memories comes to my mind when I think about La Casa, when I think about community, because it's almost like it supports each other, you know what I mean? It's like La Casa and the community, they go along. You know, when we used to sit right there in the staircase of my house, a lot of people would come, pleneros will come playing. I remember Goyo Loretta, this great plenero who would come right there in front of my house where I was sitting. And the people and the food and going there to other houses and visiting is about identity. And this house is going to give us more of that identity, because a lot of people are going to find the center of their identity right here.
I'm just so full of joy to witness its completion, to see those walls filled with art and color expressing culture and heritage and a mission driven by the people.
IBA is multi-purpose organization, and we cannot do this without just providing housing. It's a holistic approach on where we can meet each one of the family members, from early education, from youth development program, financial empowerment program, resident services, and of course how we can celebrate our culture through the arts.
If we imagine your life and work as a campus, what colors are most present in it today, and what are they telling us?
Colores tierra, sand, mud, dark, rich colors, like the ones I grew up near them, and that I always go back to them, to the land, to see germination and blooming. I love those colors. And then when things grow, they go green and they go red and pink and yellow and all the colors of the rainbow. That's a joy, seeing it sprout and bloom.
When I think about a casa, I think about a homestead, a place in which you come renew yourself, a place of community, a place that you share with loved ones, a place that help you grow, a place that means community. And this is what La Casa means for this place, right? For us here in Boston, a center of Latino life, a center of culture, a center of strength, a center of the arts, a place that we can always come back. That's La Casa.
The spaces we build shape the communities we become. This is living proof that IBA, its remarkable leadership, its amazing community, the staff, and of course Vanessa, believed exactly that.
Having a space where artists can start and just be able to create in a safe space, but also a space that is also in the middle of a neighborhood where art is valued. It's something that some people dreamt of, and is finally here.
I'm so thankful that the way that IBA and all the team have crafted this space is not just a turning of the page, but a direct continuation and threading through of all of that history, carrying it to this moment. So with the opening of La Casa, this is a sanctuary for the stories that need to be told, the memories that need to be made.
The existence of this place, of La Casa, it's affirming for me as a diaspora Rican, someone who was born and raised in Boston. Villa Victoria and IBA have always been, my entire life, a staple in the Puerto Rican community here in Boston. All of my life, IBA has had that kind of importance because they've always welcomed different artists and harnessed their craft. That is how I first started doing theater, through programs here.
My own house when I grew up, my house was like a community space, like a communal space, like a center of resources for the family, for the community, for the neighbors. The doors were always open, and there was always food, and there was always something happening, and there was always music. That's how I grew up back in Puerto Rico. When you experience the community of Villa Victoria, you experience something similar. You experience a really warm, tight-knit community in which people really welcome each other. And La Casa will be that space in which people will come to, feel like home, to feel welcome, to access resources, to communicate and commune with each other, to build community together. And that will happen through our programs, it will happen through the arts, it will happen through the resources that they will have access to, and it will happen by coming together as a community.